A Navy sailor made his way home today, 80 years after he left. Fireman First Class Daniel Edward Reagan left Forester, Arkansas to take up the fight in World War II, and he died in the attacks of Pearl Harbor, but wasn't laid to rest until this afternoon. THV11's Ian Russell went to his funeral and has more on the message those currently serving have about following in his footsteps.
Today is a special day. We bring the honor to have a family member come home.
Tuesday is a day of mourning.
He gave his life and ultimate sacrifice on the USS Oklahoma on December 7, 1941.
But it's also a day of healing. One of Arkansas's heroes has made his way home.
Head, face.
Fireman First Class Daniel Edward Reagan died in the attacks on Pearl Harbor in 1941 on the USS Oklahoma, just a month from when he would have been discharged. His body, along with 429 others, was recovered when the ship was recovered in 1944. For decades, Reagan was one of the unidentifiable, until just recently.
We're thankful to just be a part of trying to give back a little bit of what he gave today.
Tuesday saw Reagan laid to rest, surrounded by his surviving family member, a half-brother, just 5 weeks old in December of '41. But his funeral was full of those who knew of the man Reagan was, and although it's been 80 years, Arkansas isn't forgetting that.
To celebrate the life, the honor, and the service of a fellow sailor.
Fireman First Class Reagan is a member of the greatest generation. He's one of the shipmates that came before me, and so to be a part of that is just honoring and humbling.
Lieutenant Commander Richard Vatz was a part of the honor guard for Reagan's service Tuesday. He's done dozens of services just like this, but this one stands out.
As Fireman First Class, he would have been in the engineering spaces, and I remember being on the engineering spaces. I remember doing logs. I remember taking samples. All of that just gets this close personal connection that even though I've never met him before, I still feel it.
Tuesday was a day of closure, and a day that carries a message of hope for those still looking for the answers to put their family members to rest.
We never leave a fallen shipmate behind, and even if that takes 80 years to get someone identified and get them back home and lay to rest in Arkansas, we'll do it because that's what we should do, and that's the right thing to do.
In North Little Rock, I'm Ian Russell, THV 11 News.